All right, looking at the Clyde Warren Park out there for you this morning. No rain or storms to slow you down this morning, so now's the time to get out if you have to. 71 degrees as we take you on out there. Those winds are going to be a little bit brisk out of the southeast, gusting up over 20 miles per hour right now. So if you're getting out, maybe before you head off to work to walk the dog, go ahead and grab the leash around 7 a.m. As we head toward 8, 9 o'clock, though, those storms will begin to impact areas north and west of Dallas and Fort Worth. So we'll begin to use a little caution, and I do think a little bit later this morning, heading toward midday, you'll just want to stay inside altogether. Now, we do have that enhanced risk for severe storms across the area today, level 3 out of 5. So we are looking at some larger hail, could be up to a golf ball size, maybe a little bit larger. We're talking about winds 60 plus miles per hour, and that tornado threat a little bit higher as we head toward midday, getting into the afternoon hours here for today as well. So one of those days definitely need to be weather aware. So that's why it is a weather alert day. Here's what we're looking at with the line of storms working its way into the far western parts of North Texas now, moving a little farther east and northeast now as we zoom in on that area from Archer City down toward Olney, Graham, approaching Breckenridge. Can't rule out some stronger storms. Nothing severe right now, but maybe some winds up around 50 miles per hour, perhaps a little small hail there near Olney as well. So we'll watch that line as it approaches the Metroplex a little bit later this morning, mid to late morning. Looking at the timecast, heading toward midday, the storms really start to become a little more widespread across North Texas and likely some intensification as well. You can see as we head toward 10 a.m., Gainesville down to Denton, over into Wise County, out toward Decatur there, back toward Palo Pinto County. And then as we move ahead, heading toward lunchtime today, a few more widespread thunderstorms begin to impact the areas around the Metroplex. And then certainly as we get into the afternoon, widespread rain and thunderstorms. And again, that's the time frame when the severe weather threat probably going to ramp up a little bit more. So from midday into the afternoon, give or take a little bit with the timing, we are looking at some strong, potentially severe storms that will impact your drive home later today as well. This is around 5 p.m. Sulphur Springs, Greenville out toward Terrell, down into Ellis County, Waxahachie all the way out to Hillsborough with that line of storms. And as we continue into the evening, though, things do begin to settle down. We'll have a quiet overnight, I think, and that will be the case for most of the day on Thursday before those storm chances do return heading into Thursday night and Friday. So the widespread rain and thunderstorms today will go with about a 50% coverage heading into Friday, and lower in rain chances. Not going to be a bad weekend, but about a 20% coverage on Saturday and Sunday. So here is that 14-day forecast. Again, it's a weather alert day today for all the storms that we just talked about for later this morning. Heading into the afternoon, partly to mostly sunny tomorrow. We'll be up around 85, so it's going to be a warm day. And then those thunderstorm chances do return tomorrow night, going into Friday, looking at upper 70s. A mainly dry weekend. Slight chance for a few showers maybe early on Saturday heading into Sunday. And then as we get into next week, we'll have a pretty decent chance scattered about through the middle of next week with those rain and thunderstorm chances continuing. But we'll clear out and have some warm temperatures, hopefully nice and dry for Mother's Day weekend.